Okay, I'm going to be using 2 of Crunchi's shadow palettes. I'm going to be using our Volume 2, which you'll see has some darker shades, including the black, which I love. And I'm going to be using our new spiced shadow bar that is going to be coming out this week. I believe November 3rd or 4th. I think it's the 3rd though. And it has this clove and this cinnamon. Is that, let's see. Yep, cinnamon. And then we have the pumpkin spice. So this should be fun. And I'm probably going to be using our eyeliner in black. And of course using our very cool brushes to help me get what I need to get done. I'm also going to probably use maybe some of this golden mustard from Shadow Bar number 1 because it has a little shimmer to it, and our luminescence, say that 10 times fast, highlighter, which is really cool too. And right now you can get $20 off when the highlighter and highlighter brush, $20 off, which is 26% off if you get the gift set. Okay, I am going to start with the nutmeg from the new Spice Shadow Palette that's coming out this week. And I'm going to use the number 9 blender brush. And I'm going to apply that to my whole eye. On both eyes. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the cinnamon from the same palette, and I'm going to focus on right your brow bone. You can kind of feel it. And I'm just going to, I'm using the same brush, the number 9, and it's hard doing this on the phone, but we'll get it done. I got my little mirror over here. Okay. Now let's just blend those in a little bit. So if you want to go lighter, make sure you just tap lighter because it is very pigmented. A lot of pigment. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the black from Shadow Palette number 2. And I'm using the number 10 angled brush. And I'm going to get right there in the crease. And kind of just outline. The look I want right to about there, where your eyebrow ends. And then I'm going to take the number 8 brush and I'm just going to kind of blend it, make it more smoky, not such a defined line, if that makes sense. Next, Linen from Shadow Palette number 2. I'm Going to put right under my eyebrow, which we haven't done the eyebrows yet, but we're gonna do this right now. Shadow Palette 1, Golden Luster, which I called Golden Mustard before. Oops, Luster, because it has some little shimmer to it. And I'm using the number 7 brush, and I'm going to apply that to my lid. Kind of like a tap and more of a tapping. More of a just tap, tap, tap. See how that nice shimmer to it? I'm using the phone and my mirror. So when you see me looking over here, it's coming together. I'm going to go back over with everything with my number 9 blender brush, so we don't have all these weird, rough lines. Little circles. Okay, so we're gonna switch to Clove from the new Spice palette that is coming out this week. What are you doing, Cheeto? Cheeto likes the fresh air. And I am going to go back over with my number 8 brush by tapping and I've never done this before, so bear with me. I am going to kind of create a little V there, as you will see in the corner. So I went back this way and then up this way. Just like anything, sometimes the work in progress looks scary until you're done. But it's Halloween, so scary is good, right? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, let's try the next eye. And some more linen. Some more blending. Number 9. I'm gonna do my brows real quickly because my natural brow needs just a little bit more length. And I am going to use today, usually I use the hazelnut from Shadow Bar 2. I'm gonna try the clove, and I'm going to use our number 10 angled brush and just kind of fill in like little hairs. And kind of bring down to if you use your brush to the outside of your eye and bring it down. And then the next one. It's always easier doing one eye over the other, isn't it? A little bit more dramatic today because I am a cat. This would not be my office look. And I usually use the hazelnut, which is a nice brown. Today I'm using the clove. And this brush is great because it has the angle and then it has the little brush at the end that you can kind of blend for a more natural. Okay, doing the eyebrows first is going to help us with our little wing that we're going to do. Woo! Next I'm going to be using, which I already started a little bit, our black eyeliner. It's not liquid, so you have to maybe push just slightly harder, but you want to go along your lash line, your upper lash line. So that's what I'm doing. Go back over if you need to, all the way to the corner. Next, we're going to do the wing, which we want to be about right here. So you can kind of use something to guide, and you can do a couple of little lines there as a guide. Maybe just one line. So you can use that as a guide. Okay, so now we're just kind of going up, kind of joining our lines together. To try to achieve that pointed look. It's a little tricky. And I don't normally do this, so we're just flying with it. So along the lash line and then up to about right, where your brow bone is. The trick will be trying to get the other side, right? This is so tricky because I've never done this before. So now I'm using the other side, which is like this little smudgy thing, spongy thing at the end of the eyeliner, where I'm just kind of just blending it because to make the lines a little bit more not so hard. And we might be going over this little wing part with some shadow just to make it a little bit more defined. You know, cat markings are so different on all cats, right? So if this isn't perfect, don't worry about it. Don't stress over it. Just do what you gotta do, and it's gonna be good. For now, we're gonna do our eyeliner under the eye. Who else makes funny faces when you do this? Again, following the lower lash line and going up into your wing. Lower. Now we're getting some cat eyes, huh? Want a little smoky look, so we're gonna try this sponge look again. the bottom. Do that just by going back and forth with it. I'm going to add a little bit on the inner part of the eye. Now I added a little bit more golden luster just to this part of the eye with the blender brush number 9. I'm going to open the eyes up a little bit, so in the corners I'm going to put the linen from shadow palette number 2 right in the corner. And then you can put a little bit right below. Kind of, see how it just opened the eye up? Yeah, I like that. And that linen a little bit, again, under the brow, just to open up that whole area. Isn't this fun? It's like coloring. It's fun to just experiment with your makeup, even if you aren't happy with the end result. Meow. I'm gonna add a little bit of our bronzer before I do our highlighter. On the nose, a little up there. Usually I use one of our Cheek Mate blushes, but today I'm actually going to use this pumpkin spice from our spiced palette that's coming out, and I'm going to just dab it, not on the apples, but right here up into. That lifts your face more than if you were to just do the apples. That looks really cool, you guys. And I'm just going to blend things in a little bit with our number 2 brush. Our highlighter, luminescence highlighter that you get right now while supplies last, $20 off. The brush and the highlighter. I'm going to get a lot of highlighter, and I'm going to do right here above the cheekbone. I'm going to do a little on my nose. I'm going to do some on my eyebrows or right above. Just kind of right there. And I love our highlighter, especially for Halloween, right? And then you can even take a little with your finger or this little brush, add a little more highlighter there. I like that. To finish off the eyes, you can use your fake ones if you want. I'm not a fake eyelash person, so I like to warm up our shattered mascara. Goes on, just seems to go on smoother that way. I just roll it, or some people put it in their bra while they're getting ready. And I love the volume, the long lasting, and the length that the shattered mascara gives my eyes. So let's get this baby on. What I do with my mascara is the brush actually is made that way to grab onto your lashes, so you can grab and roll. What I love about our mascara is it's buildable. So between you can put some on, wait just a couple of seconds, and then apply some more. And keep doing that until you get the length and volume that you want. Now let's try this nose idea. So we're just going to go from nostril to nostril. I guess everyone's nose is different. And we're going to go across. And I'm using the black eyeliner. So across and then down. I'm watching a tutorial video while I do this, and then we're gonna go down. This is a little challenging, but you don't want to go too big. This eyeliner works great. And again, no toxic anything to worry about. What do you think? Next is we're just going to do the top lip, which might be a little challenging for me. But I'm just gonna outline it. And we're gonna leave the bottom lip so you get that illusion of that cute little cat lip that they have. I'm gonna do a very light line using the same eyeliner to connect our lip to our lip. And then we're gonna do some little flare outs. Do some flare outs from the lip. Which will give you more like a cat lip. Not perfect, but you get it. But what's perfect, right? I'm going to take our Mulberry Mint lip gloss that's also coming out this week and putting it on the bottom lip. I love our lip gloss. And this one tastes so good, you guys. It has mint in it. I'm going to do 3 little dots for our whiskers. 1, 2, 3. Using my mirror because it's easier to see. To do some light whiskers by just taking the same pencil and doing some light whiskers. You can finish out your look by doing your hair however crazy you want to do it and getting some cat ears. Meow! Happy Halloween!